Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and today I'm starting a new FIFA 13 career mode, and it's basically for a couple reasons. I got actually requests to do some more FIFA career mode specifically, and when people do that, you kind of get the motivation to make a new career. Like, you want to please your subscribers and that, and you got to do what people want, to be honest, but you still got to mix it for yourself to enjoy that. So I'm going to be Arsenal, the team, in my opinion, my most successful in terms of. You can say my Newcastle career mode got most views, but to me, I enjoyed the Arsenal Football Manager Let's Play the most, so I'm going to go with that. That's the reason I'm doing Arsenal, and no other reason pretty much, just because it was pretty successful on Football Manager. So yeah, that's the main reason. I don't want to get into all of that, but yeah, that's the main reason I'm being Arsenal, because the Football Manager career was pretty successful throughout the 2 and a bit seasons. I didn't finish my third season because, yeah, with getting a new computer and stuff, doing different stuff in Football Manager. But yeah, a lot of people, not a lot, certain amount of people who watch my FIFA videos don't really like Football Manager, and I got that from the comments. So I thought I still had to do FIFA. Well, I didn't have to, but I still thought it would be good to do it because to please my other subscribers, because daily I'm getting more subscribers from FIFA. But I'm sure you don't really care about all that kind of thing because, yeah, you just want to watch the videos and have that kind of thing. So I'll be doing this until FIFA 14, and if it's good enough, who knows? I might be doing an Arsenal one in FIFA 14, but I guess we just got to see what happens. You know, I said I'll do Barcelona. It really just depends on what I feel like doing in the moment, like now. And yeah, Arsenal's a good team. They're not expected, like, you're not going to get fired if you don't come first or anything like that. Their expectations is not as high as like Man United, Chelsea, Man City, and all that kind of thing. Yeah, if you can just qualify for the Champions League, come fourth, I think that could be a realistic thing to do. But obviously, I wanted to make it a bit different. I want to build with youth, use the youth academy, the youth squad, and all that kind of thing. Use it to my advantage instead of really like just buying young players from other teams. I want to actually use the youth system that is in place in the game and see what I can do with it instead of buying. I know a lot of people buy really good young players, mostly pacey players, but yeah, I'll be looking to do it a different way, just to experiment to what I can do with the money I have. Obviously, I want to buy good players that can make an impact straight away. Some people they buy obviously younger players. It definitely plagues them early days. Yeah, it plagues them a bit where they could possibly play better. If they could make better signings, because I suppose people like to buy young players because of their potential, what they have the potential to increase. But if you think about it, it's only 2 months till FIFA 14 and less because of the demo and all that stuff, and I'll probably stop this then when all that kind of thing comes out, and like the web app 10 days before, but I'll get into that later. Yeah, that's the reason. So I'm not going to buy players with potential. You even see, I might even say, or you might even say for me, and not to worry about the youth, because I'm most likely going to play 2 seasons at most. But the thing is, I've got a new laptop now. I can make everything thick and fast, and you're probably going to see, well, I'm at least two a day of this series. So who knows how quick I can get through it, depending how much games I can fit in an episode. I might be able to finish a season, in maybe a couple weeks. It really just depends, because I just want to focus on this one now, since like things didn't work out in my AC Milan series in Football Manager. I think I should just focus on this, because you know FIFA, I like playing FIFA, but sometimes you just need a break, which I have had. And yeah, I'll get into FIFA 14, try some different things. Yeah, I just want to see what people. I know people like to see things involved with youth players, so I might think of doing that and just really focus on this career and upload lots daily. Like I said, at least 2, and yeah, to get through it fairly quickly. And yeah, I'm just thinking of things to talk about because this part right here, and I honestly I couldn't be bothered with editing it because I wanted to get this video out because yeah, my AC Milan one didn't work as well. It didn't work out, so. Yeah, I'm going to go with this, and it would have taken longer to edit it, and I wouldn't be able to have a video today, so. But yeah, I'm sure you don't really care about all that stuff, and yeah, just leave in your comments as well, what would you like to see from this series? What do you want to, yeah, what do you like most from career modes? What do you actually get from watching it? That's the main thing, because at some stages I wondered, like, what's the point? Because it's just a career mode can get boring like offline, but yeah, because I want to know what people like about it most so I can focus on that, whether it is building with young players or yeah, just whatever it is, the way you actually play, the goals, the kind of goals you score, so I know what to focus on. Because if people like the goals, obviously, and like the gameplay of the match, obviously I'll put more highlights, not just goals in. But people like to see the development of your players, I'll just show the goals in the matches and not as much highlights. So what people like to see is definitely, it helps for me what to put out. So yeah, leave in your comments. But now focusing it, because we're finally here. We've got some friendlies coming up. The friendlies, or at least what I do, I just put a lot of younger players, or as much younger players as I can, into the first team for the first couple matches. I don't do it right now, but you'll see it towards the end of the or closer to the first match. But here I check out my team. I check out basically who's going to be in my starting 11. This is what I do every single time. I basically choose my starting 11. I really like the formation as well. Very good positioning for a short passing formation. And yeah, because those players are really close in the midfield, and that's why I like this kind of formation, like a 4-2-3-1. It's really, yeah, it's mixed between that, like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. It just really depends how you call it, or even a 4-5-1. So yeah, it's very good. But yeah, like you see now, I like Arsenal. They got a lot of options in midfield. Probably I want to get a better striker. The strikers at the moment pretty much Giroud, Podolski, and Walcott, and more than half of them are not strikers, or they're better out wide, like Podolski. And I know Wilshere, he's probably, or not Wilshere, Podolski, he's probably equally as good as a left winger and a striker. He's probably not better at one. I suppose it just varies from opinions. That's what I've noticed, opinions a lot in comments, especially from my FIFA 14 rating predictions. But yeah, honestly, I don't, like a lot of people, you're never going to have someone, oh yeah, I'm not going to focus on that. Because yeah, people just always find player prediction videos, I'm not sure what the word is, but they don't like, not they don't like it, they just want to argue on it. Like even Nepenthes had one for FIFA 14 prediction of players, and it got over 1,000 dislikes. So yeah, the bigger you are, the more dislikes you get. So at least I don't have that much. That's kind of the good thing. But dislikes help your videos, so I shouldn't say that anyway. I actually want, if you don't like my video, please dislike it. It makes it more popular. But anyway, yeah, I would actually rather that than people just watch the video and then leave and do nothing if you don't like it. But anyway, I even have a subscriber that dislikes some of my videos. I upload it, 5 minutes later gets a dislike, so he has to be subscribed, you would think. But like I said, I like that because it makes my videos properly, so keep leaving the dislikes. It definitely helps. But yeah, you just see me transfer listing some players that I don't see a future. Got Yanaris here. Yeah, there's a lot of these players that aren't good enough, like a top 4 level. We'll be looking to get rid of them. And yeah, I sort of have to get my mind back in FIFA, because from Football Manager, Football Manager experienced players are good, but in FIFA, they decline straight away. In Football Manager, a 30-year-old, he'll be a very experienced player for your team, and he can, yeah, really help with younger players. But in this one, in 30 years of age, the player that really goes down in their attributes. So yeah, I have to get my FIFA mind, FIFA career mode mind back, because it's, yeah, you got to change your mindset because of how the development is different from Football Manager. And like I said, developing with youth, that's another thing kind of like that. And Mertesacker, he's a great, that's a big difference. He was probably my best centre-back in Football Manager, if not my best player in the team. Obviously, you like the players that score the goals, but he was fantastic. But I was trying to say Football Manager and FIFA at the same time there. Yeah, on FIFA compared to Football Manager, he's so bad because of his pace. He's really slow, so even though the pace is not abused offline as much as online, but it's still, he's too slow. He can never catch up to a player that goes past him. So I'm going to have to try and sell him. Unfortunately, I like him as a player, but unfortunately, I think his pace is way underrated for me. I'm not sure about you, but in real life, he's not that slow. But yeah, that's just my opinion. A lot of players are underrated with their pace. Got David Martinez, and that's the thing with the keepers. I'm going to transfer list Fabianski and Manone, then keep Martinez as the youth prospect, because you don't really need those. I can get more money off Manone and Fabianski with Martinez. He has the potential. Obviously, I don't think he has high potential, and that's one thing in this series. Well, I was going to say I'm not going to look at the potentials of the players, but I kind of know a lot already. But I'm not going to sign too many young players. I'm just going to wait till I see a good youth prospect, because I find that realistic. I'm not going to really just buy I've said this already like a couple minutes ago, but I'm not going to go out and buy heaps of young players. I'm going to look to get the young players through my youth academy and build with that. And then with my other money, sign good players that can do the job already. And I'm sure people want to do that. And yeah, because obviously this is not going to go for so long, but who knows how quick I can get through it, because it's definitely going to be a couple episodes per day. Because I do want to get through it quickly. And yeah, but I do want to like see suggestions from people, because obviously, first and foremost, I make videos for myself, not anyone else. That's why I'm doing what's fun for me, what I'm enjoying currently. So obviously, what people say, I take into it. About and yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If people don't like it, I'm still gonna be doing it because yeah, because it's what I enjoy doing. Like when I started making videos, I didn't have any views or any subscribers yet. So at that moment, I wasn't making my videos for anyone apart from myself, and I enjoyed it, so I just kept with it. And that's how you get subscribers, pretty much. If you enjoyed it, obviously, people will show that. But I'm sure, you know, I've always want my like series. That's why I think career mode is best for me, because I like to show tips and that kind of thing. And I think that's why career mode suits me to Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team is the more entertaining, where people go crazy and scream. And I don't find that really interesting for me. For whatever reason, I don't like. I don't see the point. Obviously it's good to watch it for the people that's good at it, but for me, I don't get enjoyment for doing that, because I don't get too mad at the game, so it doesn't really suit me. And then if I did, yeah, it would be fake, and I'm not gonna be fake like some people, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about that for now. Here, I'm just looking for a centre mid. This is what needs to be fixed. I don't know, but the roles are messed up. You can't really search for left wingers or something. You put midfielders. And yeah, I don't think you can actually search for left wingers. You can search for left midfielders and right midfielders, but not right wingers or left wingers, I think. But anyway, here we're going to look to sign Freddie Warine. He's a beast career mode player because of his technical attributes. Shooting power is something I look in a player. Strength, he's a beast midfielder. And yeah, that's something about him. He's just a very good player. And he's one of those guys that's a beast career mode player just because of his technical attributes. That's what I say. He's as good as like an attacking midfielder, like someone like Modric or Ozil, who's like 4 or 5 overalls more. But he's just really solid. That's why you gotta look sometimes down in the attribute or down in the ratings for some unique players. That's why I think people take ratings too seriously, especially on my ratings videos predictions. Yeah, my predictions for the ratings in FIFA 14. People complain of 1 overall. They complain, or I put Ronaldo to 91, 1 less than he was this year, because I decreased some of his defensive attributes, which will make no difference to his actually playing in game, but they make such a big deal because I made Iniesta 1 overall better than him. But Iniesta has his higher attributes because he's better defensively. I put Ronaldo's defensive attributes a bit more low because he's basically he's nothing in defense. So I thought I might as well put him not as low as possible, but really, really low. So that's the reason why. But I suppose you're going to get that on YouTube. In the end, I'm still getting views and all that kind of thing that comes with that, so I can't really complain. And as I said before, dislikes make my videos more popular, so okay, that's a good thing. And people think it's a bad video because it's getting dislikes. It's the complete opposite, so that's always good. And like I said, it ends in views and it ends making my channel more popular, and that's what you do YouTube for. People say you focus on getting views too much, but isn't that, to me, I just think, isn't that the whole point of making YouTube, to get more people seeing your videos? And I've done certain things, especially at the start. If you wonder, I got more views than I am now. Yeah, I did certain things to get more views, and it definitely worked. But I'm obviously not going to give away, because I can't have everyone doing what I did. But anyway, trying to sell Sebastian Squillaci right now. He's not a bad player. I mean, he is a bad player, at least for a high level. It's really hard to, because different people distinguish like in different. It's hard to say because it depends what kind of player you are. Like if you're a good defender, most defenders are going to be good for you. Like you don't need an overall pacey player. I suppose you could say I kind of might. I'm not sure how to say it, but yeah, I'm going to sign a pacey defender. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But for now, Warine, and again, he's someone who can deputise as a centre back, like a centre mid who you have. He's got good strength. Passing doesn't really matter, but good strength, okay pace, and very strong. Yeah, obviously strength is a big part in FIFA along with pace, and those two mixed together can be very good. But here was an interesting offer for Thomas Vermaelen. Yeah, he's 81 overall. And yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I don't find this part as interesting as it was like at the start of career mode, because I've already been through all this kind of thing, so it's hard to be interested in it. So I just want to really try and get into the games. There's going to be another episode of this next, which is probably another 20-minute one, because I probably couldn't be bothered with editing it, because like I said, I want to get these episodes out fast. And yeah, because I'm in the mood to do a commentary. So, and for me, if I look through other people who do career mode, their first couple, or at least the first one for sure, is a bit longer than normal, because with the transfers and all of that. So yeah, I'm just waiting until I get to the next part, pretty much. But yeah, I do want to see what would you enjoy it most, so I know how to go down with, like, what path to go down with this career. What do you want to see the most, and I'll try and show that. as we're picking up Wareen. Actually, something's going to happen here. It's going to actually take quite some time for me to get the players I actually want in the team. Or not what I want, take them to accept the contract. A bit of negotiating, which is always good, as we send a Phobe out on loan. He could be a decent player. He's got okay pace. Sometimes you can notice a player that starts with okay pace and he's under 20 years of age. He can have a really good season out on loan and increase his pace so much, and he becomes the best striker in the game. I've really noticed that a couple times. There's this guy with Everton that happens to, that happens to him. Or at least that I noticed one time. I'm not sure if it happens every game. So he doesn't start with high pace, but then it develops into really good. Like, there's one guy, even for Aston Villa, Jordan Bowery, who I signed for my Southampton career. He, in the second season, he had like over 90 pace. He had 98 or 97 sprint speed or something crazy like that. And it started on only 82 the season before. So if they have a successful season out on loan, they can come back and do very well. As you can see, finally negotiating for Freddie Wareen. He's like a really great player, and I can't wait for him to be the team. I think he can make a difference. That's what we need in Arsenal, in my opinion, like a strong midfielder. We don't have too much strong midfielders, at least that I've noticed. I've got a lot of good passing midfielders, you'll see when I explain. Guys like Wilshere, who else? Ramsey as well. They're not strong, and that's a really big thing. We need like a strong presence in midfield. And I know some people go full out on attacking. I'm not going to like say who, but a lot of people with more subscribers than me, I suppose you call them big YouTubers, they play like center attacking mids in center mid like Goetze, and yeah, he's too weak. And I suppose people put that just to score more goals. I suppose it works, and yeah, exactly that. I suppose it works, but I want to play realistically. In real life, Goetze is not going to play in like a center mid position that's really deep. But yeah, each to their own, I guess. If you get results, you can't really complain if you get results. But when you're playing against the AI, when you know how they play, it's pretty easy to win, especially when you have a good team and all of that kind of thing. And yeah, again, I'm just doing this to get the feel for career mode, even though FIFA career mode or FIFA 14 career mode is definitely going to be a bit different. But I just want to get for the career mode subscribers, get a bit more, because I'm going to be doing career mode throughout. And yeah, just keep those people who like career mode interested. Mertesacker, I was kind of thinking something to do with Mertesacker there. Sell him to Manchester City, because then if he plays for Manchester City, I could use like Walker as striker when I play Man City and expose like his really low pace. I was kind of thinking that at the moment. At the moment I actually did that. But you see there, I wanted to counter it. I wanted to get as much as I can for him. But really, I think he's a good defender, but in FIFA, he's definitely not. I suppose, yeah, it really depends who you play against, I should say. And he's a good defender. Like, in the air, he wins a lot of headers, but on the ground, when you have like a pacey striker against you, or pacey winger as well, it just depends where the position they are. He's really bad, especially if people know how to exploit the pace. So here, with getting the offer accepted for Sagna, I thought it was a very good offer. If you go back, it was like 7 million or something. I'm not really sure. You have to go back and see, but I thought that was a good amount to get for an aging right back. Even though I thought Sagna, he's a really good player, but he is aging now, which I know you can't really change that. And it's unfortunate because I like Sagna as a player, but unfortunately in FIFA, he's only going to be decreasing now, which it's really sad because I like Sagna as a player. But there's one guy here. I was kind of thinking Abate, and the thing is, I wanted to get him, but then I would have thought like people say you're just going for pacey players, but that's not the thing about Abate. Abate actually has really good technical attributes for a right back, and he can play right midfield as well, so he can be good. Yeah, he's very suited to that attacking right back position, so he's the ideal player pretty much. So yeah, and it's definitely not because of his pace. That's why I'm not signing Abate. Obviously, it is a little bit because of his pace, but it's FIFA. Pace is definitely important, but it's definitely not the reason I signed him. It's his high attacking work rate he gets up, and yeah, because of his technical attributes. I'll show you a bit later. I tried to find someone else, but no one really fitted the bill like Abate did. And yeah, I suppose people are going to say, I searched for sprint speed here up to 9. I just wanted to see what kind of players were there in the end. And so I can really shorten it down and compare Abate to other fast right backs, and just so I can show you pretty much the difference between him and others. As it search, for me, this searching thing has to be changed as well. I don't really like it. But you see, Abate is the best paciest player, so I wanted a guy who has the pace, but also the best defensively. And Abate is definitely one of them. There was a couple others there, but he was the one at the best age. He wasn't too young, he wasn't too old, and yeah, experience does play a part, and it plays a part in their mental attributes. Even though there's only 4, I think there should definitely be more. But yeah, he's obviously pace and stamina. Yeah, stamina, that's the biggest reason why I got Abate. His stamina is 94. That means he can run all day. His fitness, he's always going to make himself available for each match because 94 fitness. I'll probably sign, I'm going to try and sign him because of his stamina more than his sprint speed pretty much. Because I want a guy that's world class. When I say world class, I mean like good, like for a top 4 team. So yeah, that's why I signed him pretty much. His stamina, and I'm trying to say that a lot because I'm sure there's going to be people say you signed him because of his sprint speed. But yeah, more so I signed him for the stamina, so he can play every single match. A player with low stamina, he couldn't play every match. That's basically the difference between him and Sagna. You know, Sagna gets injured. That's the difference. Honestly, if Sagna had that stamina, I would choose Sagna over Abate because I like him more as a player, but that's just me. As you can see, we sell Sagna for more than we're going to buy Abate for, so we're making money for a better player in FIFA. You know, I said Sagna's better to me, but yeah, in the game, Abate is better. Definitely, he's aggressive as well, so he's got that strength, and he's got the pace, he's got the stamina. I'm not sure what more you could ask for a right back. He's got very good technical attributes as well, so that just makes him even a better player going forward. He's not like a liability when I'm trying to pass and all that kind of thing. And I thought about like creating custom formation, but unfortunately, when the game updates, it just completely gets wiped for whatever reason when it updates. So I'm just gonna go with their default formation and custom tactic because yeah, I can't be bothered with all of messing around with that kind of thing. So that's it for now. Hopefully enjoy the series. Leave your comments on everything I mentioned, and I'll see you guys next time for more episodes.